Want to avoid lifelong penalties? Watch now to know more here at Secure 65 Health Plan.
Watch now before you make a single decision about Social Security, Medicare, or Medicaid. Here at Secure 65 Health Plans.
Seniors strive.
Can't stop laughing at Austin's cartoons. I love it. Thanks, Austin.
Can't wait to watch Austin's cartoon. My grandpa can't stop laughing. Thanks, Austin.
Let's watch Austin's cartoons here at Secure 65 Health Plans.
Meet our new resident joy maker and cartoonist, Austin Bloxon. He's here to put a grin on your face and warmth in your heart. So the news, the numbers, and the changes are much easier to swallow. Welcome to the team, Austin. Bring on the laughter.
Secure 65 health plans where seniors thrive. Secure 65 health plans where seniors thrive. Secure 65 health plans where seniors thrive.
Hi, family. Welcome back to Talk Power Thursday. I'm Moné Swan, your personal advocate and broker. And today we're tackling things you need to know now before making any decisions about Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. Now, you guys, these programs affect every single senior in America. They're complicated, full of rules, and for every rule, there's an exception. My job? To break it down so you can actually use it. Truth, clarity, and a little bit of humor dropped in there. So, if at any point you're thinking, wait, how does this apply to me? Call 833-300-4968. Don't guess, don't Google, and don't go to TikTok. Call us and get the real answers today. Segment 1. Medicare Basics. Okay, so I'm going to do it two different ways. I'm going to give you the professional answer, and then I'm going to give you the breakdown. So, number one, Medicare is a federal health insurance program established in 1965. Family, welcome back to Talk Power Thursday. I'm Moné Swan, your personal advocate and broker. And today, we're tackling things you need to know now any decisions about Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. Now, you guys, these programs affect every single senior in America. They're complicated, full of rules, and for every rule, there's an exception. My job? To break it down so you can actually use it. Truth, clarity, and a little bit of humor dropped in there. So, if at any point you're thinking, wait, how does this apply to me? Call 833-300-4968. Don't guess, don't Google, and don't go to TikTok. Call us and get the real answers today. Segment 1. Medicare Basics. Okay, so I'm going to do it two different ways. I'm going to give you the professional answer, and then I'm going to give you the breakdown. So number one, Medicare is a federal health insurance program established in 1965 under Title 28 of the Social Security Act. Eligibility generally begins at age 65, though individuals under 65 with certain disabilities or end-stage renal disease also qualify. Medicare is divided into 4 parts. Part A is your hospital insurance. That covers your inpatient hospital care, skilled nursing facilities, hospice, and some home health. Premium free if you or your spouse worked 40 plus quarters. Okay, now Part B is medical insurance. That covers outpatient services, doctor visits, preventive services, and durable medical equipment. In 2025, the standard premium is $185 a month, and the annual deductible is $257. Now, if you are a higher income beneficiary, well, you may pay more due to income-related monthly adjustment amounts. That's a mouthful. So we call it IRMA. Okay, now there are penalties. So if you delay enrolling in Part B without credible coverage, like an employer plan with 20 plus employees, you incur a 10% penalty for every 12 months you delay. And guess what? This penalty is permanent and applies for as long as you have Part B. So let me break it down to you. At 65, you're invited to the Medicare party. Cover charge for this year? Well, it's $185 a month. Skip it without proper coverage, that penalty sticks around longer than your high school boyfriend for life. Okay, so make sure you sign up. Now, Medicare versus Medicaid. So the professional explanation is Medicare is a federal program with uniform eligibility and coverage rules. Medicaid is a joint federal and state program under Title 19 of the Social Security Act with both federal guidelines and state level discretion, you guys. So eligibility is income based and benefits vary widely, okay? In California, Medi-Cal. Seniors may get extensive coverage, including dental, vision, and even some long-term care. However, in Alabama, Medicaid covers fewer optional services, primarily hospital and physician services. Okay, so you have to find what's in your state. Medicare is an entitlement. Once eligible, you qualify regardless of income. Medicaid is means tested, meaning it requires financial need. Okay, so let me break that down for you. Medicare is the cousin who always shows up the same way in every state. Medicaid is the cousin who looks different in every state. Sometimes very generous, sometimes stingy. It really depends in what state you live in. Now, COLA. What is that? Cost of living adjustment. The professional explanation is COLA is determined annually, you guys, by measuring inflation through the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers, also known as CPI-W. Now, this happens during the third quarter, which is between July and September. So 2025 COLA equals 2.5%, and it's effective for January 2025 benefits. The 2026 COLA will be announced mid-October 2025 after the CPI-W data are released by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. So let me give you just a little historical context. COLAs have averaged around 2.6% over time, but healthcare inflation tends to outpace COLA adjustments, meaning seniors often experience reduced purchasing power despite the increases. So I'll break it down again. 2025 gives you a 2.5% raise. Nice. Until groceries go up 6%, and your Medicare premium eats the rest. And 2026 COLAs, well, we won't even know until October 2025. Translation, don't plan your budget around generosity from Washington. Now let's touch on moving overseas. The professional explanation is this. Social Security benefits are payable in most countries. Now, there are a few exceptions like North Korea and Cuba. Medicare generally does not cover medical services outside the U.S. Now, there are limited exceptions I want you to be aware of. Medicare may cover care near the U.S. border. Example is Canada and Mexico. If it's closer than the nearest U.S. hospital. Now, some Medigap plans cover foreign travel emergencies, 80% up to $50,000 per lifetime. Okay, you guys, it's per lifetime, not $50,000 a year, per lifetime. Okay, now some Medicare Advantage plans, also known as MA plans, may include emergency coverage abroad. So let me just break that down to you. Social Security will happily follow you to Rome. Medicare will not. Nope. Medicare is that jealous friend who says, oh, you moved away? Don't call me. Now let's talk about the exceptions. Exceptions. That's part of the rule, right? So let's talk about it in a professional way. Social Security spousal benefits are available to divorced spouses married 10 plus years, okay? Survivor benefits are payable to widows or widowers starting at age 60. The amount is reduced though, you guys, or even at age 50 if you're disabled. Medicare enrollment periods, also known as SEP for exceptions, exist for employer coverage, Medicaid status, or other qualifying events, okay? Now, there are also disability rules, also known as SSDI. Beneficiaries qualify for Medicare after 24 months, okay? Every program contains conditional exceptions, you guys, which makes professional guidance from us essential, mandatory. Call us, okay? So for every rule, just know there's an exception. And for every exception, well, there's another exception. That's why you call us and not TikTok. If the exceptions already feel like alphabet soup, call us at 833-300-4968. I'll make the rules work for you. Segment 2. Now we're going into rapid fire questions Q&A. Ready? Okay, let's go. Do I have to sign up for Medicare at 65? Professional answer, yes, unless you have credible coverage, employer with 20 plus employees. Otherwise, lifetime penalties apply. I'll say it simple. No one will drag you by the ear, you guys, but that penalty will drag your Social Security check down every month forever. Okay? Let's see. Question number 2. Can I have both Medicare and Medicaid? The professional answer is yes. This is called dual eligibility. There are over 12 million dual eligibles in the U.S. Medicare pays first, and Medicaid covers cost sharing and may include additional benefits like dental or vision. Let me break that down. So think of it like Netflix plus Hulu. It's a bundled deal, right? Except if your state decides to cut the grocery card, then you're just left with half a cart. Make sense? Okay. Question number 3. What happens if I move abroad? The professional answer? Social Security continues in most countries. Medicare coverage stops at the border, except for limited emergency coverage under certain Medigap or Medicare Advantage plans. Okay, so I'll break this down as well. Social Security sends the check to Spain. Okay, Medicare doesn't even text you back. Got it? Forget about it. Okay. Question number 4. My ex died. I'm 60. Do I get benefits? The professional answer is Survivor benefits are payable if you were married for 10 plus years or divorced and not remarried before 60. Okay, so benefits are reduced if claimed at 60, but increase up to full retirement age. Okay, so let me break that down. Sometimes the best part of a bad marriage is the survivor benefit. Ta-da! Okay, number 5. What's happening with premiums and COLA? Okay, boy, seems like some of us aren't listening. Okay, so here we go. In 2025, Part B standard premiums were $185 a month, and the deductible was $257. In 2026, Part B premium projection is $206.50 per month per Medicare trustees 2025 report. Now, the final will be set by CMS in fall of 2025. COLA 2025 is 2.5%, and COLA will announce the new rate in October of 2025. I'm going to break it down. This year it's $185. Next year it will be $206.50, but don't lock it in ink until CMS says so. COLA 2.5% this year. Next year, well, that's Washington's best kept secret until October. So you guys, if you are worried about how COLA and premiums hit your check, well, call Bivix Wealth and Insurance Solutions at 833-300-4968. And don't keep this to yourself. Share it. Sharing is caring. And you know, when your power grows, everybody gets a chance to have a good deal. So give us a call and let us know who you are, where you are, and how we can help you. Okay, you guys, we're going to do a quick recap because we're running out of time. Let's go over what we covered today so you can leave confident and ready. Okay, Medicare starts at 65 and penalties for skipping without credible coverage can last a lifetime. Medicare is federal. Medicaid is state-based and wildly different depending on where you live. COLA for 2025 is 2.5%. The 2026 COLA will be announced in October of 2025. Medicare Part B premiums is $185 in 2025. Deductible is $257. In 2026, the trustees project around $206.50. The final number comes probably next month, fall 2025. Social Security follows you overseas. Medicare does not. Survivor benefits apply if you were married 10 plus years with rules about remarriage. And above all, for every rule, there's an exception. And for every exception, there's another one. So don't do this alone, you guys. Call us at 833-300-4968. We've got the best senior advocates and financial professionals in the world, so we can tailor this maze to your life. And before we wrap, I want to personally invite you to something that's dear to my heart, very special. It's called the Love and Trust Tour, happening October 18th, 2025 at 10 a.m. on your Zoom. Now, when you RSVP, you will receive a Zoom meeting link. We're not just going to put it out there to the public right now. This isn't just another webinar. It's a chance to connect, ask your questions, and walk away with clarity. And here's the best part. Every participant will get a personalized booklet covering insurance, Social Security, fraud prevention, and even technology tips to make your life easier. And that's why we can't open it up to the public, because it could be very, very costly. So we want to know who's coming. So whether you're at home with family or just want to join from your phone, you'll be part of a supportive community that believes no senior should navigate this alone. So RSVP today at 833-300-4968, or look at the description box below and send us an email. And I'll see you guys at the Love and Trust Tour. Now, we got through all that. I just want to say that was our power session for Talk Power Thursday. Remember, knowing the rules, well, that's one thing. Using them, that's where the real power lives. So again, call us at 833-300-4968 today, because Talk Power Thursday isn't just talk. It's about protecting your health, your money and your peace of mind. You don't get another one of these, so let's protect it. Until next week, I'm Moné Swan. Stay informed, stay strong, keep asking and getting answers, and as always, stay golden. Love you guys. Bye.
Secure 60 fast class planes, we're saying fly. Secure 65 health plans where seniors thrive. Secure 65 health plans where seniors thrive. Secure 65 health plans where senior thrive. Secure 65 health plans where seniors thrive. Secure 65 health plans where seniors thrive.
BivX Wealth Insurance Solutions.